This week, the Chapsaita Great Marathon was launched in Nairobi, with organizers promising to give us an event like no other. Let's take a look at how it went down.
But the captivating
a bit. I was told that His Excellency Jonathan B.
Drink some music, dance a bit with AK, that we will very deliberately continue to raise your allowances. We raised your allowances threefold.
Good. Thank you very much. A round of applause for all of them as they are there. Okay. To join the team. All right. Coaches tafadhali. All right.
Ikifika December, watoto wengi wanahusika na mambo mengi sana. Wengine wanaenda kwa ulevi, wengine wanapotea. By January hatuko na watoto shuleni. Namba ya pili, tumeona talent za watoto kule.
Ni kwamba tuko tayari. Tumetumia resources za county kuhakikisha kwamba infrastructure ya barabara mahali watu watakimbia na trucks tumetengeneza vizuri. Tutakuwa na precursor events ya free medical camp.
We will be present physically to cheer and to be part of this incredible race. I want to encourage other corporates. In the last few years, our sports lost a lot of corporate sponsorship. We are telling you this field is now better managed, it's now better run.
the winner for, but the captivating, the winner for, but the captivating.
A bit. I was told that His Excellency Jonathan B.
Drink some music, dance a bit with AK, that we will very deliberately continue to raise your allowances. We raised your allowances threefold.
Good.
And as promised, we have Barnaba Korir, is the Director of Youth Development at Athletics Kenya, joining us live here on Sporty Monday. Bwana Korir, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Yes.
How have you been?
Pretty good.
Yes.
Yes.
You are not aging, and what's the trick?
You know, once being an athlete,
yes,
that really helps, but of course, age is catching up too.
Okay.
Yes.
So you do some morning runs?
Nowadays, maybe walking around. Sometimes very difficult to run in the morning because of the busy schedule, so it becomes very difficult. But whenever we have time, I do run a bit.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's begin with what we've just watched, and that's the Chapsaita Great Run, or the cross country. It was launched last week. Maybe we start there. What inspired this? Because this is the first tourney we are looking forward to in December.
Yes, this is a program that was initiated by the patron, Farouk Bet. He's the one actually who started with this program and asked the ministry and also Athletics Kenya to see if they can organize an event, because he has some other reasons in his community, and that's why we agreed that we can assist in organizing that event in his in his area. Okay,
and what will we be aiming for there? Because the organizers talked of talent nurturing, and Patron told us utaona tawa zungu, and this is going to be the best of the best. So the expectation is so high up there, Barnaba.
Yes, the expectation is very high. It coincided also with the organization of camps all over the country. We started with the support of the Minister of Sports and also the CS, that we have about 42 camps, which actually started yesterday. And one of the areas that has a camp is Chief Kemel, which is also in this area. So the expectation is very high. The idea is to have talent in that area. We visited the venue. It is also high altitude, 2,100 meters. It's actually one of the best places for training. Also, the terrain is also good for that program. So we have launched a camp which starts today in Chief Kemel, and in that process also the athletes that have already been accommodated there will be competing also during that day. And the opportunity now is for also to nurture talent and also other activities that will be going on during that competition. It is going to be a very big race, As a result of the confirmation that he can host the event on the 2nd of December, at least Kenya, through his president, General Tuwei, approached World Athletics to see if this event can be also confirmed as part of the international event, which last week was actually accorded that it is now going to be a bronze label. Apart from Sirikwa, which has got the gold label, now this Chepsaita is a bronze label, which is very important. It is now on the calendar of world events.
So it is all systems go.
It's all systems go. We have invited athletes from Ethiopia, from Uganda, and also from Tanzania, so that it spruces up, it spices up the whole program, so that it shows that it's an international event. And I'm sure that other countries also from Europe maybe next year will come on board. And it depends now how it comes. It has a very good prize money, which
for the winner?
For the winner, for the senior men, is 100,000 shillings, and it goes down all the way to position 30, and the last one is 5,000.
Then position 30 going to take something home?
5,000 shillings.
So I'll try my luck.
That is now for both men and women. And then also it has all the categories, because this is an event that is supposed to nurture talent, and it covers also 5 years to 13 years, and it is split into several categories also. Within that categories also, they have also opportunity to earn something maybe for books and any other thing. And then definitely the seniors, the retired people, start from 46 to 60 years.
And now, let me ask you, let's talk about athletics calendar of the season. From where I sit, I think we've done well as Team Kenya or as AK. We've had medals won, of course, records broken, and of course, we continue to dominate the Abbott majors, Boston, Tokyo, name it. Really, what's your thinking as AK and as Director of Youth going forward? There is a question. Are we grooming the next Eliud Kipchoge? Are we grooming the next Kipyegon and so forth?
That's a very good question, but also that has already been answered. You have seen Kelvin Kiptum running, breaking the world record of Eliud Kipchoge. Right. You have seen Faith Kipyegon breaking the world records. And of course now you have seen also the young athletes that are coming up already, who actually transited from the youth programs that we have already developed. Chiruya, who broke the world record in the mile, 3:48. So we have the talent that already been trained. But what I wanted to put across is that at least Kenya have got very good structures that has already been established through the leadership of the AK president. And you can see the performance both from the juniors all the way to the seniors.
Yes.
So you see the results always. It's not just happening in a vacuum.
Yes.
It is because
and
of the
this question, Barnaba, when it comes to the World Championship, all the big names are avoiding going to compete for Kenya in the marathon. But if it comes to Abbott majors, they are all there. Probably going to Tokyo, not Tokyo rather, but Paris 2024 Olympics. Eliud is there, the new gentleman who's just broken the record. What criteria are you guys going to use and to ensure that we have a very strong representation, not just in Paris, but even in the upcoming World Championship? I
would like to answer the first one, that our athletes have been trying to avoid the World Championship.
World Championship,
yes.
Defending
the flag. I don't want to believe that because, you know, our athletes also have programs which they prepare in a long time. So that now when we talk about the majors, they have already signed a contracts obligation with the companies that they are running with for. So therefore, sometimes it's also prudent for us to allow them to compete and give a chance to the young ones also they can compete.
So it's by design?
It is by design. It's not necessarily that they are really avoiding it. But now when it comes to Olympics, we have already had discussions with the top athletes like Kipchoge and also Kelvin, Perry Shepchiri and the others. They have already shown the interest that they want to compete. So we have enough athletes, and already within this week or next week, they will announce now the team that will be competing in Tokyo Olympics next year. So that one's said, yes, no, sorry, in Paris. Paris. So already that has been already established, and the names will be released both those who are going to compete and the substitutes in case there's any problem. So we are all set with that one.
How soon are you going to give those names?
If not this week, next week. It has to be done within this period before middle of December, because we want to have proper preparation. As we speak now, we have a team that went to Paris.
And just hold it there. Talking of Paris, of course, Barnaba, he is the deputy chef de mission, and we have a contingent in Paris who are there to see how everything is panning out ahead of next year's championship, and take a listen to what that delegation had to say.
My concerns were, one, I wanted to know the distance from the warm-up field to the stadium, unlike what we witnessed in Budapest. That is what I was trying to find out. I've also been able to find out what is the distance between the training ground to the village and from the training ground to this place. So I'm satisfied with what I have seen. In fact, the warm-up ground is just next here. It doesn't even, you don't need even to get a car like in Budapest to be able to come in. So that one I'm very satisfied, I'm really appreciative.
We are the advanced team to ensure that the facilities or the infrastructure is up to date. And then our team comes here when everything is ready. So literally, we are here meeting with the organizers, taking us through the preparations and taking us also through with what they are doing. So I think we are happy that they have met the standards, and the facilities will be ready in good time for our athletes to come and use them.
Are there any challenges with, a fully electronic ticketing system, and how are you navigating that?
Of course, you have some challenge of possibility of hacking tickets, or like to have some misbehavior around the tickets. But we have like a dedicated team here in Paris 2024 that works very, very hard to avoid those problems. And we have the chance that it's the first Olympic Games, but not the first sporting events using digital tickets. So we are taking like good knowledge from other events to ensure that everything will work.
That's your delegation in Paris there, and because of the interest of time, wrap it up for us. How ready are we for Paris 2024?
You have seen also the chief de mission, Samaluki, and his team already there. They have done a very good job. They finished. Now they are going to Miramas, where our team, advanced team, will be training. So everything is in place. I've talked to them this morning, and they told me that they have checked all the necessary areas, venues for training, accommodation, and everything is in place. So they go now to Miramas, which they are already there with the president of National Olympic Committee, Paul Tergat, and also the Secretary General, Francis Mutuku. They are there, and I'm sure that everything will be in place. We want to make sure that there are no mistakes for next year, and I'm sure that that team has done what is necessary. What is remaining for us now is to make sure that we have a very strong team. Earlier preparation, as the president of this country had indicated, that we should have even a 3-month minimum period of training in the camps, and we want to ensure that this country gets the best during.
Absolutely. Olympics. And talking of the best, in 5 seconds, it's too early. How many medals do you think we could win?
It's very difficult to predict, but I always think maybe we have to target maybe minimum of at least 6 gold medals.
At least 6 gold medals.
Minimum.
Thank you, Barnaba Kore, for making time to talk to us today.
You're welcome.
That's Barnaba Kore, the Director of Youth Development at AK, talking to us here at Sporty Monday. We take a very brief commercial break, but we'll be back with the EPL and the Bundesliga. Stay tuned.